1212. This is the Alpha Facts. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. If you listening to this, hit that like. Now. 2. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Wagwan. Oh really? You can hear me? welcome back, people. If you want to start the stream, hit that like button now. Wagwan. JR, only hit the like button once, buddy. 1, 2, 1, 2. We will begin now.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, wagwan.
Hello.
How is everyone today?
Our market wizard.
How about you?
Good start of the Zoom, isn't it?
Amazing.
It is.
It's very good. Who made some money already today?
Recovering. Thank God I switched from short to long at the right time. Shit.
Yeah, people asking on the stream whether I shared the analysis before the pump. And here you are, ready to answer.
Yeah, of course we should.
Yes, before the pump, of course.
No. I'm joking.
Okay,
That's
so
the proof.
I have two positions running. I opened another one cheekily. I'm going to close down the big one. So that is now logged. I'm going to leave one running and see what will be the retail sales bring to us, because we have retail sales data coming up in 29 minutes. And yeah, we're almost done for the day. Good. So quickly, those people who missed the entry, we might have, I'm not sure what the data is going to be, the retail sales data, which is coming up in actually 31 minutes, give or take, 1 or 2 minutes. No, 27 minutes, sorry, it's updated now. So, because we broke an important resistance level at 1830, that's a really, really important level, we might have another opportunity to enter into another buy. You can see on the chart that we broke with an impulse candle, and every impulse move is followed by what?
A retracement.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well done, Bilal. Well done, everyone. So what do you think? Where would it retrace to? If you put the Fibonacci at the beginning or the bottom of the, the consolidation, or you can put it at the beginning of the impulse move, it's going to give probably the same results, 61.80 Fibonacci. So I think 1830 is the sweet spot for me because it's an important resistance level. So if anyone missed the buy opportunity for any reason, if price comes back to 1830, but today's retail sales, so it could come lower or even wipe out the the stop loss and the resistance level, because we don't know what is the data going to be like. We have a good chance that it's continue higher, and if it's continue higher, then the entry point is at around 1830. What do you think? Do you agree? Not agree?
Agree.
Oh, we agree.
Damn right.
Always agree with the alpha wolf.
Thank you. But what if the data, the retail sales data, is disappointing? And what if it breaks down this beautiful, nice support level and it comes below, again, below the consolidation? If it comes back down, nothing to worry, because it will come back to this channel, and then we just have to wait for a retest of the bottom of the consolidation, and then we're going to just sell. Either way, there's loads of profits potential to the upside, to the downside, so we just have to wait patiently. But who locked in some profit already today?
I did.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I did.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like
We
to hear.
And by the way, hats on to Isaac on USD CHF. I took the sell also. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's a good trader. I've been following him for a while. And luckily we have Isaac in our team, giving some really nice, juicy, fat setups on Swiss francs and Aussie dollar. That's a good thing.
Thomas, can I ask why if the retail result is bad, then gold will retrace until 1820 or something like that? What is the correlation?
Why is it going to retrace? Well, if you have a look on the retail sales data, which is the retail sales month on month, you see that it actually has, I had a look into the previous retail sales data releases, and I asked you before during the morning briefing, I asked you to do some homework and look into what is the correlation and how does it affect mainly US 30, but I saw better opportunities in gold. And you might notice that the volatility is actually far greater than on the past 6 or 7 NFPs. That's one of the reasons for this is because the retail sales data, if you look at the US GDP, actually let me show you the trading view. So if you look at what is the GDP in the US? What is it made up of? It's made up of investment, government spending, consumption, exports minus imports gives you the net of the exports, and 68% is made up of the US GDP by consumption. Consumption is made up of what? Retail sales, half of it retail sales. That's why you see it's really important, and most of the traders, investors, and everyone who trades are looking into this data, and I think it's more important than even NFP in these days, because we know that the US economy started to contract, to shrink. And the reason why it could retrace back to 1820 or even, this level is because the volatility it comes with. But you can see on the screen it already retested the top of the consolidation and now it's pulling back up. So, beautiful market structure, isn't it?
But if the economy is not good, gold's supposed to go higher, right?
For gold, yes, it's a risk-off asset. For US 30, it's a bit different. Let's have a look at US 30. So I think retail sales data is going to be disappointing. So US 30 is gonna go down. I would use a really, really wide stop loss for US 30, but most likely the retail sales data is going to be disappointing. So I would leave a wide stop loss enough to survive the volatility on US 30, and then it should drop. If it's better than expected, then forget everything I said. It should go to the opposite direction.
Okay, thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, what I noticed on US 30 is that the volatility is huge on US 30. So it can wipe out all the sellers first, and in about 30 to 40 minutes, when the dust settles, then it goes into the direction, towards the direction that is actually the good direction. So if retail sales is bad, US 30 down.
Just took some profits on US 2000. I did quick sell about an hour ago.
Beautiful.
After I just heard your little comment there, I was like, okay, take some profits.
Beautiful. Well done.
I actually looked back at the chart of the last retail sales and saw the volatility on gold and US30 is quite a lot straight after, but the next day gold shot up for the sky.
Say that again, sorry.
The last retail sales release, I think it was 17th of April or something like that.
16th of April.
16th, yeah, there was at the time of the release, there was
17th, sorry, no, 14th of April.
14th, all right. I might have been looking at the wrong date then, because the following day it just shot up. I thought that might have been the one.
Enjoying a nice bottle of white wine while we're having the stream. I think I deserve it for today. And we have 333 people watching the stream, and the question that always bothers me, that how can we only have 150 likes if 330 people watching? It's even less than half. It's not, you know, people not appreciating these kind of streams and the value they get here in it.
That's it. I'll jump across and add one right now.
Someone just came on the Discord server and I can't figure out who is this guy. M2022. Oh, happy birthday, Nikki. I don't know, your lovely husband just asked me to do a shout out. If you're watching the stream, shout out to Nikki. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nikki.
Hey,
Happy birthday, Nikki.
Happy birthday, Nikki.
Sophie, do you know Squirrel's mum or mother of squirrels?
Yes, she's my bestie.
Yeah, I'm sending the Zoom link because she asked me a few weeks ago if she can join the Zoom. So I'm sending her the link.
Oh.
Ask her to check Discord.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Is she the mother of squirrels?
Yeah, she has so many squirrels and she's training them.
Nice. What is she training for them? Like trading, using the Fibonacci?
Pickpocketing.
Pickpocketing,
Yes,
yeah.
they are actually, you know, they know how to kiss, how to cuddle, blah blah blah.
Oh wow. Mother of
Yeah.
squirrels. So Shijad Jailani asking whether I can look up EuroGPY for a min. No, not today. We're focusing on gold now, but next time, you know, I don't really trade Euro Japanese yen. I only trade very few assets. Gold, US30, and pretty much that's it, because I suck in currencies. But yesterday we had a good trade on GBP Japanese yen, wasn't it? There was like 325 pips. That was the trade, and actually this was shared during the stream, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's shared during the stream and led to post at Discord.
Yeah. Did you take it?
No.
Oh,
No,
come on.
because it's fly already. Too late to enter.
I know Tess took it.
I did. After I mentioned it to you, I was already in it.
Yeah, actually it was Christine who brought it up.
You know
So
what? I
thank
won't
you.
lie. Your chart earlier on the Zoom earlier, you had a point of reference like a comeback to 1832.6. I had a limit and it just activated that as well.
Nice. Either way, we make profit in it.
All the time. With you all the time.
Not all the time, but
Almost all the time.
almost all
Yeah.
the time, which is cheerio for everyone. Enjoy.
That's
Happy Tuesday.
Okay. Enjoy your wine.
Damn right, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice Hungarian, beautiful wine. It's called Blonde. When I brought up the bottle of Blonde, and my wife was like, "Are you coming home with a blonde?" I was like, "Yeah."
Left blonde?
No, not the Sauvignon Blanc. It's blonde. It's actually called Blonde because it's a white
only
wine.
blonde. Okay.
How
Yeah,
do
it's
you
only
know
blonde.
that's actually blonde?
And you have also brown? In this company?
Red. No, it's red. It's just called Blonde. The fantasy name.
Oh,
And someone just asked in the Zoom chat, grey turquoise, any possible entry? Am I too late for the party? What do we say to this? So wait for the retail sales. If it comes back, depending on the data, but this is speculating. If it comes back, it might have an aggressive spike down. That's your opportunity to enter at 1830. But even now you can enter. What you have to do is the trade-off, the cost of entering late is using wider stop loss. Simple as that. You're welcome. Grey turquoise.
So, Thomas, I have a question, please, that has been in my mind for very long. I know you're
Are
married, your wife is expecting.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
Squirrel's mum?
Uh-oh.
Are you
Yeah.
mother of squirrels?
Yeah, I have squirrels. I love squirrels. I have them in my room.
Welcome,
They're running
welcome
around
to the
me.
stream. Are you Turkish?
Thank you. No, I'm Moroccan too.
Ah, okay, because Sophie, you Turkish, right?
No, she's
No,
just
I'm Moroccan too.
Oh, damn it. I don't know any words in Moroccan, but I know you speak French, so...
Yes.
Bonjour.
Yeah, we do.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Voulez-vous?
No,
No,
don't
no,
continue.
no.
So what's the question, Squirrel's mum?
So, basically, I was thinking about gold. Gold is going high in value because when we have inflation or anything in the world. But what makes the gold price go up? It's more like it's the safe havens. But what would happen? Like, what can be its utmost value? I mean, yes, at the end of the day, it's used in medical field. It's used for jewelry. But what if we have a real crisis? Would it really be going up, or it will just have a like a roof where it cannot go above it? Because at the end of the day, it's not something that's used for vital things. It's just a metal that's very good conductive of electricity, and it's not corrosed by water or anything. Like, I don't know if you get my question.
Partially, yes, but let's try to understand what is gold. You mentioned already gold has several functions. You mentioned inflation hedging, right? You mentioned
Yes.
industrial usage, because gold is in televisions, in my screen that you see in front of me, has a tiny amount of gold. So we already mentioned two things, inflation hedging and industrial use. But we have to understand why investors use it for inflation hedging, because gold has a function which is called store of value. It's used for centuries. Gold was used as a means of payment, store of value. So all around the world, because the scarcity of gold, people accepted gold as the common currency. It has a value, the trust that we put into the metal, because it's so rare, so scarce, cannot be multiplied on demand, such as the US dollar. That is one of the reasons why people still love it after centuries. And question is there anything else which could be better store of value? Yes, maybe diamonds, but for some reason, diamonds, but because of the formidability that back in the medieval ages, houses and castles and kings could make gold money, silver money, copper money. it's easy to make something out of this and use it as a payment. And then, did it answer your question partially?
Yes, partially. Like, I'm still asking, do you think there is a value that gold will reach and then cannot go above it anymore? Because as we said, at the end of the day, it's not vital.
It's absolutely not vital, but it's difficult thing to answer because, you know, it has the store of value function. It has the trust that we put into the metal because it's accepted for centuries, for thousands of years, not centuries, thousands of years actually it's accepted. So is the question is like, how can you change? It will only be reach a maximum point when people going to say, well, it's actually just a piece of metal and it's worth nothing. But it's, you know, how can you change people's thinking about it if it's on the market for thousands of years? And I think Christine wanted to say something.
Yeah, I would add something is for gold, because the production, there's a very limited productions of like real gold that people can hold. So even though there's not a lot of functions on it, but people still see it as like a value, like a storage of value. And if you look at the gold holdings of each country, everyone is increasing every year. So when things happen, they will sell their gold. So after all, like, because you know how every single country can manipulate and appreciate or depreciate their currencies in terms of like rate hike, rate cut, or something like that, right? But with gold, it's pretty much an object where people, in worst case, can use it to exchange something. In terms of diamond, right, from personal experience, diamond is not a storage of value because if you go into a jewelry store, if you buy a diamond, it only worth something the moment you bought it. But after 6 months, the value depreciates by 50%. By the end of the year, even the jewelry store that you bought the diamond from will not buy it back because there's no value for those diamonds. So it's not a storage of value. The only diamonds that you see is worth something that is when you go to those auction places where it's from Christie's, Sotheby's, where it's actually listed on the book, then it has some value. People can trade off of it. Other than that, diamonds has no like actual storage of value versus gold. It's simple, but you can use it as a storage of value.
And also, if you look back in the medieval ages, brilliant answer, Christine, thank you so much. If you look back to medieval ages, what people and what you know, kings used as a means of payment, it was gold. It wasn't diamond. Diamond came really popular, I think, in the 20th century. You know, the diamond ring. So they attach something, emotions, to a piece of stone, which is love. It's a show of love. And I think there was one of the biggest marketing trick that coming up with this concept of that, yes, you have to put a diamond on the ring because that's how you appreciate the lady that you're going to propose, etc., etc. So it has another kind of function that fulfills, you know, diamond. But gold, on the other hand, it has the same function and also has many other functions as well that we just talked about and mentioned by Christine and myself. So it's difficult to say, okay, where's the top? Are people going to, you know, change to something else? Yes, recently we had a competition which was cryptocurrencies, and everyone was talking about, oh, Bitcoin is the new gold, and, you know, gold, Bitcoin to the moon and gold to the hell. But the thing is, like, you have to go back to the real economics and understand the asset. What does the asset represent? And if you look at the store of value, Bitcoin as a store of value versus gold as a store of value, can you really call something as a store of value that loses 50% of its value within one day? And I'm talking about Bitcoin. No, you can't. But if you look at gold, it never really lost 50% within a day. It lost, you know, for over months and years, but eventually it always came back up, especially during the market turmoil and volatility.
Yeah, thank you. That's really good analysis and explanation.
You're welcome. Thank you, Christine. And I think gold just came back to 1830 that we talked about. So because the retail sales data is coming up in 6 minutes, I'm going to reduce the position by half, and I advise everyone to lock in some profits. So I changed it from 6 lots to 3 lots. And I also forgot to mention that in US 30, I did enter into a cheeky sell.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Me
Did
too.
you? Oh wow, cheeky fuckers.
Yeah, me too.
I entered 32.75.
I'm actually doing the US 2000. I'm entered since 1820.
What do you want to watch? MetaTrader or TradingView?
Whatever you want.
I know you want to, watch me, but I'm talking about TradingView.
TradingView.
MetaTrader.
TradingView is very comfortable.
Now I'm getting afraid a little bit.
Ooh.
Thomas, can we ask a question, please?
No.
You can
Not
ask.
a question. It's more. In the morning, Isaac talked about another instrument he used to determine when he's going to a position, and it's similar to the Fibonacci, but a little bit different. Can you explain about the instrument, how to use it, or if you use it, or if we should use it, or stick to the Fibonacci?
What was the tool?
What's the volume profile?
The volume profile, right?
Profile.
Yeah.
It's personal preference. Whatever makes you money, just use it. Don't stick to my recommendations. Some people trade based on volume profiles, other trades simply just price action, others use only indicators. Some people trade on moon cycles, and I'm not kidding. I've seen a guy who was trading on moon cycles, and he was
on YouTube on Bitcoin. I saw it.
No, he wasn't doing YouTube or anything. He was just a random guy, but he was making money. So who am I to tell, if it makes money, why would I change someone's perspective? Like, whatever makes you not confident, whatever makes you money. I'm not here to tell you. That's, remember that the stream and the community membership, everyone chose it and everyone decided to join on their own will because they probably followed my trades, followed my stream, and they saw something that was attractive. And the way I trade, the positions I take, all track results, all track record is up on YouTube. You can rewatch it. And I trade this way. I'm not here to change anyone's opinion. If people willing to follow me, be my guest. We take wins and losses together. But I trade this way. If it makes money, do it.
Okay. Good political answer.
I once downloaded a book because there was a book that was written about trading according to astrology. I thought it was a joke, but there was actually such a book exist.
It is.
I think
there are
today
things.
the full moon. Today is the full moon. It means like going up to go down again.
Oh, okay. The moon cycle.
Next
And there was a
week.
red moon last night, so expect.
Yeah, let's throw some coffee beans and
Not
read some
happening
tea
today.
leaves and, sacrifice someone from the group on the altar of trading.
Find Jimmy.
Yeah, where's Jimmy?
We're a team, not a cult.
Okay, so US 30 is now running in a decent 300 points, not pips, points profit. So that made me so far 250 pounds. So that's probably gonna pay for another bottle of white wine, but don't tell my
Nice.
wife.
Very nice. I have like £2.
And then you had quite a sniper entry also, Thomas.
On US
300
30.
points. Yes.
Yeah, but the US 30, watch it when the data is released in a few minutes. There's going to be volatility. And, you know, we never really traded retail sales before. But I'm adding this to our arsenal of, you know, economics. And by the way, Bilal, are you here?
Yes.
Did you enjoy that summary about retail sales I posted?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did read it.
Yeah, I kept you in mind because I know I promised to the economic sessions, which is coming. So bear with me. Don't need to remind me every month or every year. But yeah, I think it's easier to do these small snippets of memos about what to expect, how to trade it, what is the correlation with gold, US 30, etc. And we have 1 minute until retail sales.
1 minute. 1 minute.
So exciting.
Trust me.
Brother.
Do you always have that kind of high intellectual discussions with your friend Squirrel? She asked some good questions, I think.
Gold starting to move.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
But she's here, I
and the
think
data is released now, ladies and gentlemen. And the retail sales data month to month is bang on with the expectation. It's just ridiculous now. Core retail sales, excluding food and etc., that's a positive. So that should be, I would say bullish for US 30, but I'm holding my positions because it's not too far away from expectations. So it's not much change. So now going back to MetaTrader. Let's say my loss maximum could be 1.7k. It's tough when you have these closed numbers. It's really tough to judge, but I will hold my position.
How about gold?
Gold, yeah, I think should go up. I think gold is started to normalize because it failed to fulfill the function we talked about, store of value, inflation hedging, etc. Because it was falling due to the Chinese lockdown, or the lockdowns in China, sorry. So I think now gold started to normalize, and the market digested what is happening all around the world and in China, and now it's going to be able to fulfill the textbook role. It's, you know, inflation hedging, but it's only speculation, and, you know, this is not investment advice. So we're still running in small profit. No, actually it's a tiny loss because gold is pulled back. We'll see. Michelle is the same guy who did the copy paste again. Yeah, last time on NFP we had the same exact data as last month, and today probably the same analyst or summer intern did the same copy pasting with the retail sales data. And Adam Vlogs, I want to highlight this comment on YouTube. He says, news good for DXY means negative for gold. New traders always fall into the mistake that fixated on DXY. It's only a tiny fraction, tiny variable when you're determining the formula for gold, whether it's long or short. And DXY is only a tiny. Do you think that investors really care about the price of gold when all the shit is happening in the economy? No, they don't care. Absolutely, they're just gonna buy because they have to hedge inflation. They have to preserve the money they have. So don't get too focused on DXY. Imagine DXY when CPI is high, that should be bullish for dollar, But if CPI is high, that's bullish for gold as well. So which one is stronger? Of course, it's the other thing, not the DXY. Imagine DXY when CPI is high.
Someone is taking some buys.
Is it going to be the first stream when we're losing money? We'll see. Well, we can't lose because we already logged in some profit, but maybe the position's gonna go south. We'll see. Praetorian, good answer. DXY is measured against a basket of currencies. I doubt that will be the case. Yes, it's about 4, 5, 6 different currencies. Euro USD, 50 something percent. So it's only a tiny fraction, a tiny variable in the secret formula of breaking gold. So far it's quite muted. The answer, the response, the effect on gold in US30, because if you look at the data, and let's just quickly go to my browser, what do you make out of this? It's in line with expectations. There's not much change. Yes, the year on year did change a little bit, but what we're focusing on is a month on month, which is in line with expectation. It's lower than the previous month, meaning that the economy should be contracting. Oh yeah, and also Siahi Jailani brought up a really good point that Jay Powell, and not just Jay Powell, Christine Lagarde are going to speak today. So for tonight, whatever positions I have, I'm going to close it down. Bless you. Shubu. It's not really good for your eyes. Laying on your back and watching the laptop like that. How you doing, mate? Wave to the camera. Oh, you turn it off now. Come on. I think he just camera shy. I noticed that not many people turning off the cameras on the stream. But I'm showing everything. Showing my trades, showing my whole life to you. No love.
And without a shirt, so that's why the camera is closed.
Without?
A t-shirt.
Yeah, but we're not all handsome guys like you know. So
me and handsome, that's two different things. If you look up the dictionary, I'm nowhere near to that word, handsome.
Nah, that's not right. You're not Sophie.
So, what do you think? Is this support for gold gonna hold up?
I think so.
Damn right. Who's in long on gold then?
I am.
Me.
Long since this morning.
I'm long.
Very good.
I am.
We win together, we
Full
lose
margin.
together.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bring it on.
Full margin long.
US 30. Yeah, we have good chances, ladies and gentlemen. In gold, we'll see.
Okay now. Alright, all the best. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Comedy Central is long. Ali Kaya is long on YouTube. TP is 57 for Comedy Central. Wow, that's a good TP. If it goes up to 57, I'm gonna go on a week holiday. I'm gonna go on holiday anyway, but I'm just, you know, I want you to get used to it, the fact I'm gonna go on holiday.
Don't let me do my prayers, Thomas.
Yeah, we just need Raoul to take over the Zoom.
We can do it together, Alan. Those two old men at the
It's a duo.
Muppet Show balcony.
Yeah, it'd be more like Statler and Waldorf. But...
Oh, Chef OP on YouTube.
Or is it the Swedish Chef and Beaker? I don't know.
Also possible. I had shared a nice entry for US30 today, I have to say.
You have what?
Shared a nice entry of chart for
yeah,
US30
finally
today.
after a year you started sharing your analysis.
No, February.
Oh yeah, February.
I actually took the short on US 2000 according to Roll's analysis on US 30. I saw he posted his chart and then took it from there.
You went in.
Yep, thank you very much.
Oh, B's leaving YouTube. Sorry, B. Yeah, go on. Sorry, I do apologize.
No. It's your party.
No, I was just because B's on YouTube. She doesn't want to go on the Zooms. And
you think that's we arrested too much with Jimmy? I understand.
Maybe
that.
You need to be nicer with B.
Yeah.
She's scared, or maybe she's spending too much time with Jimmy and too busy to come on the stream. We're never gonna find out.
The streams can get a bit X-rated at times, though.
Yeah, we're going to investigate this issue in the next Zoom when we have more time and less busy, because we have retail sales now, and we're watching gold. Benji Bourgeois is on YouTube as well. He's a good guy. He's a freaking big guy with big guns.
Thomas, so how long you need to see gold the effect from the news for him? How many hours?
How many hours? What, the question is like, when should we see the effect of the data release?
Effect, yeah, the data release. Is it like now it's stabilized already, or still with the data release effect? Or?
So we are 12 minutes into the retail sales data release, and I could answer only with another question. How long is a piece of string?
What? Sorry?
How long is a piece of string?
I mean, how long market need to digest the data from
it's not up to me, buddy. I mean, Chip, I understand. Everyone is expecting me to give you proper answers, like, how expensive can be gold and where is the bottom, but these are not up to me. It's up to the market. So I'm only observing, like, with you right now. I have no idea. It's if I say 27.3 minutes, would that be sufficient answer?
I will believe that.
You forget the seconds.
Based on my professional experience and many, many years of trading gold, I think 27.3 minutes should be sufficient for gold and the market to reach that level where I'm going to see the unfolding of this really disappointing data release.
You need to answer it precisely.
I think you can ballpark this at the moment when the data was released, and then the second time it's going to react is when the U.S. stock market opens. That's about the semi more.
Yeah, absolutely. And
estimation.
the answer from Christine was actually confirmed by British scientists many years ago. So I do agree. I'm only drawing lines on charts, so I don't know. Oh, I think my glass is empty. That require a top up.
Yeah, the real answer is whenever Thomas closes his Zoom and stream.
Now that is an answer that I can take. Cheers to that.
That can we back up with facts?
Yeah.
Which actual factual evidence, because we have many materials on YouTube that proves the correlation between me ending the stream and gold is flying.
I'm sure many YouTube viewers can back that as well. And the likes are probably still not up to what they're supposed to be.
That's why it's holding back.
No, it's yeah. Well, guys, you are doing something really great, because looking at the number of viewers, we have 437 views on YouTube and only 244 people live. So if you wish gold to fly to the predestined and forecasted price level, there's one simple thing you can do in this matter. If you press the like button, you will see gold flying all the way to 1854, the minimum, and you can buy your first Lamborghini. I guarantee if it goes up to 300, the number of likes, we are going to hit 1845 in a jiffy. And now gold started going up. As soon as someone pressed the like button, gold started pumping. What do you call it if not correlation and causality? $281, we close to 300, and gold is started to show some strength. Do you want gold to go up? Are you in the long position? I advise to hit that like button now. Let's focus on gold for a second. You see, I told you, you press the likes, 293, and gold is pumping up. I'm so confident I'm going to move my stop loss.
Is it unlike if you are in a cell?
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't unlike. We don't say that on stream.
Oh. Okay, then I'm in a buy.
Mogata says, we will invoice you if something else happens. Well, but this is not financial advice, and it's the reason why 450 people watching the stream. If you choose to follow me, you choose the losses as well. Losses, you know, the losses are built into this game. There are no wins without losses, so, you know, we have to pay the price sometimes. But luckily, how many days we had losing days on the stream? Can somebody give me a proper answer? An exact number?
No.
Maybe
3%.
2, 3, 4 maximum. And we're doing it this since January. And we're close to 300 likes. One more and gold is going to fly. 302 likes. Now let's see how the gold is going to react. So Adam Vlog's asking, are you targeting 1858? Well, it's the TP is really open, so because free lots is quite it's, I'm not saying it's huge, so it's not like the 100 lots like you see on Instagram with the young guys who just turned 20 and already bought a Lamborghini because of trading and become millionaire overnight. But free lots, if it goes $10, that's already big money. So I TP is open, but to give you a correct answer, I use usually the Fibonacci to determine take profit level. So -27, -68, -27, -127, and then 1865, which by the way you can use the pivots, which are also really powerful price levels. So TP is open, personal preference. Usually I recommend that if you have a daily target, which every trader should have a daily target, once you hit it, close it down, enjoy the profit, and just forget trading. Don't even look at the charts until the next day. Ooh, Arda A on YouTube. Fed started saying something about the balance sheet. Yes. The Fed did start to say something about the balance sheet. What did they say about the balance sheet? Who knows?
A reduction, of course.
Reduce it.
Yeah. So the Fed balance sheet, which consists of mortgage-backed securities, all the currencies to the US dollar in circulation, that's on the liabilities side, but they have assets as mortgage-backed securities, some stocks, some bonds, and many other things. But it's not relevant. You don't have to understand what's in the balance sheet. All you have to understand is that since 2008, when we had the financial crisis, they started pumping money into the economy because there's still the economic doctrine, the old school economics developed by John Maynard Keynes, is that spend your way out from the recession. So the government started shoveling in shitloads of money into the economy, buying all the crap, the poisonous assets during the financial crisis. But the party hasn't stopped, and currently, after the pandemic, you see that on the chart, since March 2020, they printed 40% of all of the money in the economy. So currently it's standing at $9 trillion. So yes, the Fed did say something about this balance sheet, that they might want to try to reduce it because there's way too much money in circulating in the economy. And that was one of the reasons why we have 4 times the Fed target rate inflation, so even more, almost 5 times. So yes, they're going to reduce the balance sheet, but you as a gold trader, the only thing you need to understand, how does the reduction of balance sheet affecting the gold price? The only answer to this is starts from 2010 and goes to 2018, when they actually started reducing some of this balance sheet. How did it affect gold price? Well, easy answer. You go back on the chart and you see how did that particular time when they started reducing the balance sheet affect the gold price. Luckily for you, we already did the footwork and we did the homework, because we analyzed what was the very last interest rate hike in 2015, how did it affect the gold price, and also the quantitative easing, unwinding, or the reduction of balance sheet, how did it affect gold price. And you can see clearly on the chart back in 2018, exact time when the Fed started reducing, gold was going to the moon. So I hope I answered your question. Boom. And going back to gold, while I was doing this pep talk, it's 36 pips in profit. It's not much, it's really modest, but we are in profit. That's the key point. And Arda A said on YouTube, said that they don't know exactly about the effects of shrinking it. I just showed you what's the effect of shrinking. They have a very good idea what's going to happen. Imagine that all the money they gave to the banks and big companies, and now they're pulling the rug from under the companies in during the recession. They want to take away money. How do you react when someone is trying to take money away from you? Imagine that your wife or girlfriend gives you money or tries to take away your money. How do you react? Or your parents? I don't know, how old are you? you freak out and you start screaming and throwing a tantrum. That's exactly how the market is reacting. Gold is going to the moon. Ooh, although you Kenny. Oh, actually, hold on. Gergő Szaba is asking, why is your MetaTrader Hungarian? That's the reason, because I am Hungarian. So, szia Gergő, hogy vagy? And Oduyo Kenny is asking, could you please show your chat? I would like to see your gold confirmation. Ooh, someone is wanna check, doing his due diligence. Okay, let me show you. But in the meantime, maybe the team can answer whether I sent out the analysis prior to the move.
Of course.
Yeah, we did receive it.
You always do that. You always do that.
Every day.
Every day.
Right on time.
In it, we have morning briefings. I give a full 30 minutes breakdown of the markets, but on the screen you should see my Discord right now. I have a channel which says Gold Analysis, and actually if you go back to 12:22 Central European Time, open the long position, TP is open. So I sent out this chart, and then I sent out a screenshot of my MetaTrader, and it was running in 0.3 pips, so it's not even profit, it's break even.
Yes.
And then I was showing 86 pips profit, 122 pips profit, 135 pips in profit, and then I had to come on the and then I had to come. I know, because I'm showing on YouTube. You're not seeing my Discord.
Ah, okay.
It's only on YouTube. So, you know, I think I did a pretty damn good job sending out this before the move. Maybe.
Absolutely. In fact, just to add to this, Thomas also takes the position and show it on the MT4 also.
Yeah, trust me, brother.
Not only on the trading view, but also on the MT4 as well. Thank you so much.
Trust me, brother. You're welcome.
Trust me, my brother.
Trust me. Where the heck is Jimmy?
Probably in the gym.
Pumping iron.
Probably would be.
Jimmy making babies.
No, he has some big guns. He has to maintain them.
I think B react to that suggestion quite violently.
No. Health is the best wealth. Health is the best wealth.
I think she might reduce your ability to make babies if you said that to her.
Gosh.
Gold isn't moving too much. Need a US 30. And I'm getting drunk. I almost finished a bottle of wine.
Yeah, the red one gets to the head a bit quicker.
It's white, actually. I prefer white wine on summers, during summer.
Okay. Keeping it light.
Shadrach N asking, how do you become a member of the family? Oh.
Hey guys, hi from down under. Sorry I'm a bit late there. How you doing, Tomas? Love your post, mate. And anyway,
Theo.
That's all right, Copper. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, brother. And anyone out there that can hear me, I've been the last 5 years to many groups. I've never seen anyone more transparent, guys. This guy he's the best. So and I don't get paid to say this either. So yeah, just my feedback.
But now you're gonna get paid £5 after you said that. Thank you so much. It's very good.
And he hasn't had a few tinnies either.
I confirm. I am absolutely agreed.
I show everything, even my nipples. Anything you want.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah, thank you, Theo, for the nice comments.
You're welcome, Thomas. Sorry, I'm just bit down at the moment. I've just come back from a date, so I'm just checking a few markets now.
From your date?
Yeah, just was out partying a little bit. So I like to incorporate a bit of trading and a bit of fun. You know what I mean, on the side there. So
there we go. Yeah. We want some juicy details. How was your date?
Oh, it was good. A bit too many cocktails, but yeah, all good.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, some people prefer cocks, others prefer cocktails, you know. I hope it went, but was it a Tinder date?
Tomas, just your perspective, please, if you've got time, on the I guess the Dow or the S&P 500, if you care to share any longer term projections on those.
Sal to Hal. On any US indices and stocks, I'm super bearish. The reason for this is because the current economic climate, the current inflation environment is not favorable for stocks. Not for all stocks, there are defensive stocks. For example, utilities, which are usually performing or outperforming other stocks in market turmoil. So when there is a downturn in the economy, a recession is coming, usually the stock market is going down because high inflation, how does it affect the stock market? High inflation is increasing the cost of inputs, the cost of production, the cost of materials that goes into production. So raw materials, services, everything that the company is purchasing is going to be more expensive, and therefore I'm just going to move my stop loss. It's a bit too tight. So everything that the company is buying to produce these assets or services that they sell to public, it's going to be more expensive. Therefore, they have to increase the prices if they want to pass on the cost of production to the consumers. But if they pass on the cost of production to the consumers, raising the cost price or the purchase price of the goods and services, the demand is going to go down because as price going up, demand is going down. So that is one factor that I think the stock market is going down.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, fundamentals don't look too good.
Think about it. If think about from your own personal experience, when inflation is really high, and you're looking for a job, and you know your money is worth less every single week and month, and then you start thinking, oh, inflation is up 10%, I get the same salary. Is it a good deal? No. Therefore, if the companies want to keep you, and you know bring in more talents and more people to work for them, they have to increase the salary. But if they increase the salary, how is it going to affect the profitability of the companies? That's going to eat into the profits, right? So that's the second factor after inflation. If it eats into the profits, that loss of profit needs to be covered from somewhere. Where can they cover it? Of course, that they're going to pay it from the dividends that they would pay for the investors, right?
Yeah, and that's not going to be healthy for the share prices and value.
No. That's going to affect the valuation of analysts.
Yep.
And if the valuation of analysts goes down, That's going to affect the long-term investability of the companies, i.e. everything we talked about, there's no other scenario, stocks are going to go down.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for the question. At least someone is talking with me, to me. Salvacion Eterna, yes, Jesus. I've been added to the waiting list. I hope to get to your community soon. I just posted a link. You can join, because I just ridiculous. As soon as I close down the access to the alpha team, people just keep messaging me like, "Oh, when is it gonna be open?" Like, you know, if suddenly that's the supply of demand. Economics 101. As soon as you make something scarce, a scarce resource which has a finite ending, like gold, people go crazy like, oh, I want to be part of it. That's Economics 101.
Gold is going south.
Pardon?
I think gold is going south.
You know, if you look at the chart, it's still within the range or above the range, and I think it's just waiting for me to end the stream so it can fly high. Right? So when I said it's going to retest 1830, and what is it doing now? Retesting 1830.
Yeah. People are just so calm and watching their trades, like it's weird.
Watching my trades, or? Oh,
No,
Kevin
no,
is
I'm
having a
talking
bottle of
about the
wine as well.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Morning. You having a wine in the morning?
I get off. I work third shift, so this is my night.
Hey, wine buddy. Enjoy. What are you having?
Apothic. I don't know if you can see that.
What is it? It's nice.
Red wine.
Petrus.
Apothic Cruise.
Petrus costs 6,000 a bottle.
Nah, $12.
Can be still good.
Oh yeah.
Someone donated 10 AED to the stream. Yesterday, someone gave 20 euros to the stream. I was like, wow, I didn't know there's possible to donate or tip. Thank you, Zain. He joined yesterday and now he's giving me money.
You're welcome.
Hey. Thank you. I didn't know you can give money. Yes, I found out on it yesterday.
So that's one of my babies, Thomas.
That's an actual squirrel. Hold on. I need to zoom it. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So do you breed them?
No, it's more like rehabilitation.
How many squirrels do you have?
I have 20.
20 squirrels?
Yeah, they're outside in the garden. I just have 2 of them at my room.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of squirrels they are? The gray ones, or sugar
well,
squirrels?
these are like a Moroccan variety. They're usually smaller than the ones you can find in the US. They don't live in the cold weather. They prefer hot weather, so they have very like they don't have very long hair. They just have few hair.
Just like me.
Yeah, and they don't hibernate. They're outside the whole year.
Wow.
Especially with the boring grey ones we have in England.
Actually, you have more red ones
It's
because
not the gray. The gray.
We have red, but only in certain places.
yeah.
Actually,
and do you know why do you have reds? Because they were so dominant.
Yeah, I know, but then grey ones knocked them all out. We actually there are some black ones which are actually a sort of subset of the grey ones, but we have red ones. In actual fact, where I live in Dorset, there's a island and harbour called Brownsea, and there's red squirrels there because there isn't any grey ones to kill them off.
Yeah.
It's one of the few places in England where you can get them. You get some in north of Scotland as well.
So Mikael Emau asking where can I get a pip counter? I will make a video about how to install the pip counter. It's in the making, but recently I just don't have time for with the streams and with the morning briefings and with the community. I just don't have any time to do anything else. It's a busy period of my life. Many people know what's happening, but it's coming this year.
The market's waiting on Powell today.
Was that?
Maybe they're waiting on Powell today. It's not moving much.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Powell is speaking in 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours from now, before Christine Lagarde is going to go on the stage, warming up the public and, doing some freestyle. And then the headliner, Jay Powell, is coming. Yeah, market is waiting what he has to say. Zain, why did you donate money to the stream?
Why not?
You're awesome, mate. Thank you. You covered my morning coffee and breakfast.
More than happy.
Thank you so much. Right, decision time, because the market isn't moving and probably waiting for the big news later for the main event, which is going to be the Lagarde Powell speech at 6 and 7 p.m. Central European time, 5 and 6 p.m. UK time. I don't know other time zones, but market isn't moving really now. We have the positions. I'm going to hold them, reduce the lot size, increase the stop loss, and just wait out. I'm going to watch what Jay Powell has to say, but I think we had an hour and 13 minutes now and 3 glasses of wine, during the stream. So probably I'm going to call it a day now, because market isn't responding as much to retail sales data as we expected. So team, see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the morning briefing.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Thank you
so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tomas.
Thank you so much.
Just watching the 1820 to hold and 1863 as a possible target of resistance. I'm seeing with the 61.8 fib and prior natural resistance up there. I don't know whether you've seen anything around that 63 to say 65 area. So yeah, I'm thinking if it gets up there might be a bit of resistance.
If it goes up to 65, I will buy you a bottle of wine and I'm going on holiday. See you later, mate.
Great. Yeah. See you, Tomas. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Lovely people of YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in today. I was expecting a bit longer stream today, but as you see, the market isn't moving because we have some more important dates and events for today, which is going to be the Lagarde and Powell speech. Now, don't go yet because I have something important to say. If you want to join the Academy, I know there's a membership freeze, but I am going to post a link into the YouTube chat right now. If you want, you can join the Academy, get a membership now. It's only until I leave the stream open for about 5-10 minutes, and then the discount will be at the end of the month, but only for 5-10 memberships. So if you want to take advantage of the early bird access, use the link in the chat now, and see you later. Stay safe. This is the Alpha FX.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.